CTV Calgary, local breaking news.
Good afternoon. The province continues to face labor unrest. Today, bargaining resumes for 22,000 healthcare professionals. The Health Sciences Association of Alberta is in formal mediation with Alberta Health Services. Talks begin today and are expected to last until Friday. The HSAA represents a number of healthcare professions, including paramedics, pharmacists, and diagnostic imaging technologists. The union says if an agreement is not reached, the next step is a strike vote. More than 1,000 local leaders are in Calgary this week to talk about the future of Alberta's cities, towns, and villages. Alberta municipalities say councils are being pushed to keep property taxes low while inflation and reduced provincial funding keep adding up. To save municipalities millions, they're advocating for the province to start collecting its education tax. They'll also be discussing recent municipal election challenges because of changes made by the province. Premier Danielle Smith is set to address the group tomorrow. The United Conservative Party has released 35 proposals for its members to debate and vote on at the annual general meeting later this month. Some of the discussions include coal-powered electricity, flags on public property, and making temporary residents pay for health care. They will be voted on by those in attendance. While the UCP isn't bound by the results, members will be watching to see whether Premier Smith and her party follow through. The AGM is happening in Edmonton November 28th to the 30th. We've been enjoying pretty mild weather for this time of year, but it can't last, and the city is encouraging people to be ready. The high today is usually around +3. Today it will hit +7, and tomorrow could get up to 14. Some snow is expected next week, but so far it's been an extended mild fall. Still, the city is preparing its fleet of plows and sanders and making sure they're fully staffed. Drivers should keep an eye out for crews and slow down when passing.
Please just give them lots of room to work. There's signage on their trucks. They're well lit up. They're very visible. But please just be mindful. No passing sanders. Keep well back from sanders and let them do their work.
For drivers, winter tires, snow brushes, and emergency kits are recommended as we head toward winter weather. Fire crews battling a stubborn fire at a warehouse in the Manchester industrial area. Fire crews arrived last night. Heavy smoke and flames coming from the roof and the sides of the building on 50th Avenue Southeast. Investigators say the building appeared to be used for storage, and there are no signs anyone was inside at the time. The building is at risk of collapsing and will need to be torn down. The cause is under investigation. A Calgary woman has been given 12 months to replace her roof by her insurance provider. The roof is older in age, but she's never had any problems with it. As Tyler Barrow explains, one agency believes this could become more normalized in the industry.
Crystal Tate is eyeing unplanned improvements to her Northwest Valley Ridge home. She says will cost her minimum $15,000.
Well, it's extremely frustrating.
In September, her insurance provider of more than 20 years, Allstate Canada, sent her a letter stating, "Our records indicate that the roof on your home exceeds our current underwriting guidelines. During the next 12 months, we ask that your roof be replaced. This will be required prior to us issuing your next policy renewal."
They haven't looked at the condition of the roof. We've never had any issues whatsoever with the roof. We've never had any leaks.
The wood-shake roof is 25 years old. Some spot repairs were done approximately 10 years ago. Epic Roofing and Exterior recommends homeowners do maintenance on their roof every 3 to 5 years. Yet, Vice President Tyson Toth questions an entire roof replacement in this case.
Insurance always, they're kind of doing a general blanket statement on a roof and not necessarily taking into account the quality of the product.
His company has experienced a surge in business due to hailstorms in the city. According to the Insurance Bureau of Canada, hailstorms in Calgary have taken a toll on the industry. Over $5 billion worth of claims have been made in the past 5 years, and now they are trying to recoup losses.
What you're seeing from the insurance industry in response is more proactive engagement with their policyholders on what proper building maintenance looks like.
Allstate Canada wouldn't speak specifically to Tate's situation, but points to weather-related damage in a statement saying many insurers encourage homeowners to regularly inspect the roof and replace materials nearing the end of their service life to reduce the risk of costly damage. Tate has taken the advice of Insurance Bureau of Canada by exploring different insurance providers.
Shocking to me that an insurance company can dictate when and how we do repairs to our home.
Tyler Barrow, CTV News, Calgary.
A new Calgary public art map allows locals and tourists a chance to interact with 500 public artworks. Here's a look at the new digital map created for Calgary arts development. The goal is to make art accessible while also providing more details about who created the artwork and why. You can even add your own art discoveries to the map. The guide is free to use. You'll find it at calgarypublicartguide.com. Across Canada, people enjoyed a spectacular sight last night. The Northern Lights put on an amazing show. These are some of the images people captured in southern Alberta. The Space Weather Prediction Center in the U.S. called this a G4 or severe storm, and it predicts similar conditions tonight with people on the prairies getting some of the best views if the weather cooperates. Thanks for joining us. We'll have more on the top stories coming up on CTV News at 5 and 6 or anytime online at ctvnews.ca/Calgary.